Hey guys, for this video I'll be unboxing Nicole's first and only mini album in Korea. So this will be an unboxing, a review, and just a chit chat. So stick around. Actually, I might make like a longer chit chat video. I'll upload this, I'll upload it after this video, but the chit chat will be regarding Nicole's career and all of that. And the separate chit chat will be, or just talk, ramble, and just things in general in K-pop and kind of my journey, I guess. So this is her first and only mini album in Korea. She does have a studio album in Japan. Unfortunately, she hasn't done much since then. So here's the front and the back. I've been meaning to get this for the longest time. It comes with 5 tracks. Well, technically 4 because the first one's like an intro. And here is the spine. It says Nicole. And this is how big it is compared to a jewel case. So just for those who are curious how big this album is, that's how big it is. This album's really old actually. Wow, it's been 4 years since she made her solo debut. Time flies. So, as you can see, I got a signature right there. So I got this signed. This is what it looks like on the back. It's just plain pink, and the disc has some feather-like texture on the photo. I mean, not the photo, on the disc. Okay. Honestly, this wig, not feeling it too much, but I don't know whose idea was to give her these wigs, because they don't look that great. So, not a very long unboxing. Okay, so great mini album, great debut. I feel like she had a lot of potential. If you are not familiar with Nicole, she used to be part of Kara, which was second generation girl group. They're basically legends in the K-pop industry. They were huge in Japan. That's where they made their biggest impact. But if you've never heard of Kara, I do recommend listening to their title tracks. They're my second favorite girl group of all time in K-pop. They also have my favorite K-pop song of all time, which is Step. So I hold them dear to my heart. And I used to listen to their music all the time. I basically grew up listening to their music, and I always looked forward to every single comeback because when it came to title tracks, Kara had basically the anthems of the year, in my opinion. Yeah. Some songs I do recommend listening to are Lupin, Mr. Step, obviously, Mamma Mia, that's more of like with their 4 members. Wanna, honestly, every single song that was a title track. They do got some really cool music in Japan. Their music is very J-pop kind of inspired, so if you like that sound, I do recommend listening to their music. They have a lot of albums in Japan as well, so if you're just finding out about Kara and maybe you want to start collecting, they're still relatively easy to collect. Their stuff is not too rare, but obviously, you know, with time, some albums might be overpriced. But yes, this was a good effort by Nicole, but I feel, okay, so this is kind of just my because it was a good release, and I feel so sad that she didn't, give it another, um, or have like another comeback, because she was rumored to have one, and I think that was just like canceled. B2M, which was, I don't know if they're still around. They probably are, but they're probably not that, like, um, doing much in the industry anymore. They had a couple double S 501 members. They had Nicole. They had Ihyori. They had like a bunch of former DSP people. Then they had Spica and they had Eric Nam. Everyone left. I don't know who's still there, but all of those people left the company. And I feel like even like this solo did not kill the charts. So I feel like that's why they just kind of gave up on trying to make Nicole happen in Korea. She did have like a couple singles in Japan with the full length album, but since then, nothing. I have, here and there, I check out like their social medias, see what's going on. Nicole seems to be living her best life, to be honest, and I'm, I don't know, I feel like she looks really happy. So, if she doesn't want to do music anymore, I completely respect that decision. She did dedicate her life, or, well, most of her life, basically all of her youth, to, performing, releasing music, and doing all those things with Kara. Like, she played a big role, and Kara used to promote a lot. And if she doesn't want to come back to the industry, at least as a singer, I respect it. And it's not that easy, because again, you need to make profit off of it, and she hasn't done anything, and she doesn't have a solid following to, as a solo artist. So maybe I think that's another reason why she might not be trying to, release more music. But I do have her two albums, well, this one and the other one, so I'm really happy about that. And yes, this was just another thing that I was missing for my Kara collection. Really happy I have this. Oh, this also came with a photo card, but it actually didn't come with it. Which I didn't mind, because I bought this actually used and I didn't know it was going to be signed. I basically bought this I basically paid for just shipping for it. That's how cheap it was. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'll just get this, see, finally get it. And, I got lucky, and when I opened it, I was like, okay, I have it signed. And Kara is one of my ultimates, so I have a Hara and a Nicole signed album. So I'm really happy I have two signed albums by Kara members. And yes, so I'll upload a chit chat video, kind of just updating you guys on my channel and maybe some changes. So if you want to watch that, I'll upload it after I'm going to film it after this. So if you have any questions or requests, please comment down below. Check this out. Check some Kara music if you haven't heard of them before. Yeah. Bye, guys.